welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well, staying safe, keeping your hands nice and clean, and staying indoors if you can. For those of you who don't know, just giving you a quick update on my life before I get started on the wine review. For those of you who do not know, I have a crazy dog who decides to play with his blanket right now. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, I do work for a major airline, so I am still working. We are being deemed an essential employee. You know, I'm very essential to society. I always knew it. Now you do too. Thank you. You're welcome. Anyway, so I am still currently working. Just from an airline's perspective, from an airline employee's perspective, it is really rough for us, especially for those of us who are working on the front line, like myself, and flight attendants and captains, gate agents, ramp crew. We are still having contact day to day with people. We still have our jobs to do. However, because of everything that's going on and restrictions, we are being cut down as far as the hours worked. So we're being hit financially. Our schedules are being played with each day that we come into work. We don't know if the next day we're going to be able to come back to work because they've shut the airport down, city mandated, or even nation mandated. So day in and day out, we're just literally taking it day by day, doing what it is that we can best do, and just praying for the best. So for those of you who are out there, if you have any friends or family members who are working for the airlines, please, please, please check on them, pray for them, you know, pray for everybody, take care of everybody, but really kind of check on us because we walk into work every single day, and the way it's viewed, the way these flights are, we know it's bad financially for our airlines. However, there's nothing that we can really do. So definitely, definitely pray for us. Keep us in your mind. Make sure you're washing your hands and doing your best thing that you can do. So without further ado, the wine for the week, and I am super excited about this wine. I know I've kind of mentioned it in a few of my other videos, but I'm finally doing my review, and that is going to be on, I'm sorry y'all, I have Boss over here. Boss, move. Whew, so hard being a fur mom. So, like I was saying, without further ado, the wine for the week is none other than Salvare, get that in focus, Sweet Red blend. I am so excited for this wine because I've had it before. I've already tasted it. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a spoiler alert. This is probably top 2 of my favorite red wines. I know. Who would have known? First of all, that I even have a list of red wines that I like. Those of you who watch already know what the dealio is. But this one right here, oh my gosh. It is literally top 2. It cannot beat my number 1, which when I get back to North Carolina, I will be doing a review on my favorite red wine because it is a local wine from North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina. North Carolina, go ahead and red.
Get right, here's my North Carolina. Move that haze up, take your shirt off, twist around your head like a helicopter.
Hey, hey. If you know, you know. So, getting into this wine, I already have me a glass poured up. Y'all, I have to be real with you. My favorite part of doing these videos is really drinking the wine. That's why I did it. So I have my notes right here for you, and let's just get started. So as far as the look of the bottle goes, it is super, super simple. Like as you saw, it is just your normal wine bottle and a label on the front. That's it. Nothing around it. Just boom, here it is. This is what we got. This is what you're gonna get. Super simple. It's one of those wines where if you weren't looking for it specifically, or if you were in a rush and you were just grabbing wine, you would completely overlook this bottle. And I almost did, and I almost didn't get it. But I'm glad that I had time that day, honey. And it's probably one of the best decisions that I've made. You're okay, boss. It's one of the best decisions that I've made. So it is a twist top. So for those of you college students or people ball on the budget, if you do not have a wine opener, you're perfectly fine. You don't need one. If you're one of those crazy people who want to take a bottle of wine into the movie theater, don't judge people who take wine into the movie theater, FYI. If you're one of those people, just twist the top, you're good to go. So I really do like that because it's an ease of use. It's very simple, very straightforward, nothing fancy, nothing outrageous on that front. So about this wine, it does come from Eastern Australia, just along with all the other wines that is on that line as well. They all come from Eastern Australia. And I don't know what it is about wines from Eastern Australia. I don't know if it's because it's close to like New Zealand, Fiji, not Fiji, but New Zealand area. I don't know what it is, but they always come out so very well done. I don't know if it's like the Napa Valley of Australia or what. I'll have to do some research into that, but their wines have always been very smooth and done very properly. I'm going to take a break from this just so I can handle my dog. He seems to be crying for whatever reason. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. For those of you who are fur moms and real moms at the same time, more power to you. I don't know how you do it. Okay, so either way, like I was saying, I don't know what it is about wines from Australia, if it's because they're an island, technically, I guess, yeah. An island, I don't know, especially about those Eastern Australian wines. If the Eastern Australia area is like the Napa Valley of wines, always smooth tasting. So if you ever have the chance to, try to grab a bottle of Australian wines because they do a very good job. But back to Salvare Sweet Blend, I do have a few tests that I am having all my wines kind of pass now for you guys. And the first test, for those of you who are like me, who just like to sit back and enjoy some wine, my first test is the chips test. Yes, if it passes the chip test. Whenever you're sitting back watching TV, you have some wine. You want to make sure your wine's going to pair well with your everyday items. Yes, you can have wine for a special occasion, but if you're just sitting at home enjoying some wine, you don't want a wine that does not go good with chips. So it definitely does pass my chip test. And the chips that I'm eating are the dill pickle flavored by Lay's. Don't hate, it's delicious. This wine has also passed the Takis chip test. So it goes really good with anything, salty or spicy as far as the chip selection goes. And I think it has to do with because this one has not been aged very long. This was done in 2019, as you know, as wine matures. Well, let me phrase that. If you don't know, because I didn't, as wine matures, it loses like the acidic-y, bubbly test or taste to it. So this one does have a slight fizz. You can tell when you pour it and when you're drinking it. It doesn't taste like a soda. It doesn't fizz up like a soda, but it has that slight, kind of like a watered down champagne taste, if you know what I mean. And it's because it's a younger wine. It was harvested and done in 2019, so not too long ago, but it is very sweet and it's delicious, and it goes good with any type of chips that you have. So salty, spicy, so it definitely passes the chip test. Another test that I have is my steak test. Wine has to go good with steak. Like, they just should always pair well with each other, and it does a very well job with your steaks. I don't know if it's because steaks have such usually a saltier taste or a spicy taste. So anything of that nature, when you put it on the grill, have a nice sear, this wine will go good with that. It will also go good with seafood. I've had seafood with it before, and it goes very well with that. It's not the best with chicken, but it also depends on how you cook your chicken. but well, you know, it doesn't go too well with chicken. I'll let you know that. So if you're sitting at home and you think you're about to eat some fried chicken or some grilled chicken and this is going to be a good pairing, it is not. However, I will say that another version of Salvare's wine, one of the white ones, does go very good with chicken. And I'll do a review on that later on. And now our sweets test. Now I got some sweet potato pie over here. And I know y'all gonna be like, I know this girl did not get pie for this video. I did, because I want you guys to have the best experience when it comes to wine. And so, I know this is not that ASMAR or asthma or whatever, but y'all gonna have to bear with me for a moment. That's some good sweet potato pie. Okay, so I will say it does not go good with sweet potato pie. Not like I thought it was. And I think it's because they're battling it out. If you've ever had sweet potato pie, or for those of you not from the South, and you don't do sweet potato pie, you do pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, shall we? You can tell that it's really sweet with the pie, and it does not pair well because they're just battling it out. However, I will say that I have had the Krispy Kreme blueberry donut. If y'all have never had a blueberry Krispy Kreme donut, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go copy one today. But this goes very, very well with that. So I don't know if it's because of the fruit from the, the fruit from the blueberry pie, or blueberry donut or what, but that goes really good. But as far as super sweet, non-fruit desserts, it does not go well. So kind of watch out for that when you're sitting on the couch and you're gonna grab a sweet snack or so. Kind of look and see what it is that you're grabbing beforehand. And last but not least, the pricing. As you guys know, for the Salvare, let me make sure it's in focus. Maybe. There we go. For the Salvare line, it's only $3.98 from Walmart. You really can't beat that too often with the wine. So for the price, for $3.98, the alcohol percent is 7%. Y'all, let me put that in perspective for you, for those of you who don't understand alcohol percents when it comes to wines. If you've ever had an Arbor Mist is only about 3 to 4%. This is 7%. So you're going to get to your happy place a lot quicker with using a lot less product for $3.98. I highly recommend that you guys go out to Walmart, to your local Walmart, and cop you 1, 2, or honestly do the whole lineup for Salvare wines. They are a brand to beat, in my humble opinion. I haven't found too many wines that have an entire line that for each one I can't say too much negative about any of them, and I highly recommend them. So that is all that I have for you guys today as far as that one goes. Make sure you go get that Salvare Sweet Red blend. And if you've tried it, leave a comment below. Take a picture, take a video, tag me in Instagram as well as Facebook. I am there. You can let me know how you liked it. As usual, if there's a wine that you see that you want me to try, name it down below, or take a picture while you're in the grocery store and comment below, tag me on Instagram for you, and I will definitely go out to the stores, buy that, and do a review. So thank you guys so much. Remember, wash your hands, stay in, and be safe. Tell your loved ones you love them. Bye, Lola Loves.